What could be most important thing to a product-based business? If you guessed it right, it's packaging design. Let's imagine your product, for instance, is placed in a shop with multiple other competitors offering the same thing that you're offering. The only thing that makes it stand out is the packaging design. The more the contrast between all the packagings, the easier it is for your customer to find you in this messy queue. And that's what we're exactly looking for today for Cosmic Brews. We will be designing our packaging for Cosmic Brews today. So without any delays, let's get started. I'm on my screen right now and we have the requirements for the packaging open right now. We will be going for designing a tin in this case, and we have the details all over here. The dimensions that we need for this one are 268 mm by 189 mm. So let's just go ahead and create the die lines for this so that we can create the design on that. I just go ahead to Illustrator and create a new file, create in millimeters, and let me just go ahead and recheck 268 by 189. So we're gonna put all the dimensions over here, 189, and yeah, that's good. Let's go ahead. Now this document that we have opened in front of right now is exact die lines that we actually needed, and this is actually going to be a round one. I have all the assets open in this case in another document with me right now, and I'll be using things from this document to create packaging on the new one. So let's go ahead. The information that we have for the drink right now is the flavor name is Nebula Nightfall. So it's more of giving a vibe of a dark tone right now, and Nebula gives the vibe of a colored dimension portal, something like that. So we will be going for an overall darker vibe in this case that we already can see from the name, and the blend profile, that is the taste, is the dark roast. And then we have the further other details right now, the origin story and tasting notes, which will come at the back somewhere. So let's just go ahead and copy all of this, and I'm just copying this and placing it in my Illustrator file with me right now on the side so that we can use it. So I have all the information over here right now, and we'll be picking all the information from here and using it for us. So we will be using the center in this case, that is this much area we'll be using for the main face, or we can also go for this side as the face and this side as the back. So let's just go this way. We go till half for the front side, and the rest of that will go for the back side. Let me just make guidelines for that. Now I have guides over here, so I know that this place is for the front, so I'll put all the text that I need in the front over here, and the text that I need in the back will all of it go over here. So without delays, let's get going, and I'll be giving an overall darker vibe in the background. So let me just pick this color code over here and copy it. We go to the new document and paste it over here. We have the document color pasted. Yeah, we have the color pasted right now. Okay, next what we're gonna do is let's try with the patterns. We have the pattern right now over here. What we can do with this pattern in this case, so we copy the pattern. The pattern is quite big, so it would be good if it comes in all of it. We can just tilt it this way and go ahead. I want to have a look on how actually this looks. Now it may be certain in sometimes packaging that you're designing in this case is not the last one that you're gonna design. You may have to give different tries to get the final version for yourself, whichever feels right for you. So I'm just gonna decrease the opacity of this one, that is 50. After this, we're just going back to the first document, and I want to have somewhat sort of, these drips at the top of the packaging and also at the bottom in both cases. So let's go ahead and add this over here, and this seems too big to me right now, so let's make it a little smaller and put it over here. We can also copy more from here and put it here. This one may not work properly. Okay, I need to get its transform, reflect, empty and put on this side. That seems to work, I guess. Yeah, that works. Alright, we have some space still empty at the top. So we are gonna add same color over there as well. I have an idea what I'll be exactly doing at this place. So just stay with me and we can see what we're gonna do with this place. Yeah, we have the top ready, and I think we already have the dark background right now. And if you have this same dark one, it's gonna be very much invisible. So I gotta see some color which actually stands out. This is the one that really seems to me. We can try one of these, but the one that I want to go for right now is this color. So let's go with this one, put it here, and we can just pick from the color picker. Yeah, we have it. That looks good to me. I think the pattern still is a lot. I'm gonna decrease it to 20%. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna take the strips again, transform full side, take them out the bottom. So what we can do with this is, I guess, we can add the tagline over here. That is brewing the cosmos. Let's copy it and take it over here, pasting it here. I want it in line format, so we'll make it in line way. Yeah, that's good. But the color is still, the color is gonna match. So the color I can see for this one is this dark color that we can go for. I don't want to add so many colors into this because that's gonna ruin the feel of the packaging in this case. So I guess that's how it's gonna look. Also with many others, I'm gonna give it some kerning, some spacing between the letters. Let's try for that. And the text right now I have 13 points. I'm gonna decrease that to 9 points. See what that turns out to be. It looks fine. Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead with polygon tool, create, or not the polygon tool. I'm gonna go ahead with star tool and create star. I'm gonna place it over here. It's so big right now. Just gonna make it smaller. Place it right there. Yeah, looks fine. Or we can actually use the shapes that we have in the packaging already. This one. So take this with us, and that seems better. That's part of our packaging. We have it here. I copied the text and just gonna command D. That looks fine. I guess too much, touching the top. I just put it a little below so that it looks fine enough. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Let's go further down and also add it here. We need to put a place for this, and that seems fine. Fine, yeah. Now we're using this one for the front one and this one for the back one. So first we're gonna design the front one, and then we're gonna go with the back one. Both of these colors actually stand out against that, so we're gonna go with one of them. Let's go with this one first to see how it turns out. If that looks fine, we're actually going with that night vibe, so I don't want to add too much brights into it. I want it to somehow still remain that, give that night feeling. And since this is not readable anymore, so I'm just gonna cross it. Yeah, I guess that is good enough. We have the logo over here, and yeah, we have the name that we're gonna add next with it. The name for this is Nebula Nightfall. Now there is some information that we may be forgetting right now, so I may add that later. Yeah, Nebula Nightfall, we had already the font, we have already selected them, and just we're gonna go and pick ahead the blind regular, and that's gonna be a little bigger. Gonna make the spacing lesser. That's too much. Yeah, that's fine, you guys. Gonna go with that. Now we want this one to look different. Actually, I'm trying to put it all in the center because it is a can and it's supposed to look all in one length. So I can't put it in a very wide format. So I'm just trying to put it all together in the center right now to see what exactly it turns out to be. Put this one here. What else do we have to be added over here? Let me see. So yeah, we have the profile that is dark roast, and I would think this would be better if it's added at the bottom before the drapes. That place would be better for that. So dark roast, and we're gonna go with Wondra, which is the brand font, and we're gonna go with the color, this one that actually stands out against the background that we have, and gonna center a line. Pretty much okay, I guess. Not very good. Okay, we have some stickers in this case. I want to use this as well over there. Let's go with this sticker. Let's see if we can add it over here. I've designed all of these stickers myself, and feel like they'll be giving the overall vibe and adding to the brand. Now it would be good if it is in the same color as this one, so let's just change the color. Just select this, select the color, and we've changed it. Okay, that looks nice, but a little too big, I guess, grabbing a lot of attention. And you can put it with the nebula like all over here. That's, like, it can lead the eyes to the brand name later. And we need to add something over here. I guess that's okay for the front, or we can add one more in this case. Not this one. We can add this one, yeah, over here. Place over here, so it's like it should be coming in the center somewhere, so that both the front and the back are connected. And I just change the color again. That is nice. Yeah, so I guess we are already done with the front side. We have to now put something on the back, and this is the origin story. We're gonna put this in the back. Okay, so what we're gonna do with it is, for now, we're not gonna go with too much designs in that case. We are just gonna pick the shapes. Give us a shape over here that is somewhat center to the object that we have. This is the color that we'll be using in the back, and yeah, we can add somewhat inner stroke to this. So I'm just gonna go ahead, object path, offset path, and with -4, -3, yeah, -3 seems okay to me. And we put it here, give it a stroke, put some dash lines. Let's decrease the dash lines. Yeah, that looks nice. And now we can add the name, this one, the origin story, over here in the font, which is the line regular. Just put in the same font so that it's like visible enough. We put the origin story over here, and we copy this text from here, put it at the bottom. We're gonna just change it again to Wondra so that we have the same thing coming ahead. Okay, I centered it lined, and that's somewhat too big, I guess. Just decrease the font size. Still, it doesn't look fine to me. So we could go with a little box. The box that I realized that I designed is very big. So let me just put this properly, and then we can add box accordingly. Now I want the origin story to grab more attention in this case, so I'll be putting out center aligned and decreasing the text spacing. Also this one, and increasing the size. I just spacing between lines Yeah, that one's big and looks fine, grabs attention. It's pretty much what we're looking for. We have some space over here. What we can do over here is add these are tiny objects. We can add it before it, I guess. And with that, we have the basic one ready. So the basic version is already ready. Now we're just gonna add some more of what do I have in the assets right now. Let's see. I've added all of them. Only we are remaining with the beans, I guess. So let's go ahead and put the beans. These are gonna add some good vibe to it, I guess, right? So this is too much, and let's just crop it and put it one. Yeah, we have one down over here. So we're gonna make it smaller, not much smaller. Over here, add another one, maybe smaller than this. Over here, decrease the size and some overlays. Just put them on randomly for now. And with that said, I guess it's good enough to start with. And now we're just gonna export this file as a PNG. Let's just name it packaging, and I'm gonna just place it on in the desktop. Let's see how it looks. So this is how it looks. Now, what other place to go to rather for packaging design than pacdora.com? So we're just gonna proceed ahead to pacdora.com and put this packaging on a 3D model to see how actually it looks. So I'm going ahead to pacdora.com. I already have a document open over here that is for a can. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in that we have created in it and make it bigger. We have fixed it. Let's save it and see how it looks. Alright, so it's saved and we have the model ready over here. We can see how it looks. It looks good. It's fantastic, really. And if you want to see how actually it turned out after some further work, then you need to check out the project that I've completely uploaded on behance.com. The link will be in the description. Do check it out, and where I've also added the further adjustments done with these packagings and made them better, and with all the information that we actually require in them. And I've uploaded it onto behance.com, so don't forget to check that out. And if you like the video, do give it a like and share with someone if this video was helpful. See you in the next video.